attendance here. And we also have a community, so the access to community is free for first 1,000 people. If you need to join the community, if you need the certification, you have to join the community and complete all the classes there as well. If you don't need certificate, then you can continue using the link that we have online. So I think there is some problem with the camera. I will have to wait for a second. I just request you guys to wait for a second. I'll continue to speak. There is some issue with the webcam. We'll try to fix that. But in the meantime, make sure you like the video. Let me share the screen as well, so that you don't have to bother looking at this blank screen here. Media, let me share the screen. In the meantime, when the this camera issue is getting fixed, let me share the screen and talk about something. So as you all know by now, those who are here for the first time and other people also don't, you know that this is a podcast channel, and I do a lot of podcast interviews with great marketers from across the globe. And I just want to talk about one episode that we did yesterday only. So there was a new episode that went live yesterday, and it was the episode with Greg Finn. If you don't know him, he is number 6 PPC experts globally. Uh, so there's a PPC ranking that happens every year, and this guy is number 6 in the global ranking. So he's quite a good marketer, and he shared a lot of insight. So if you really want to understand few things about Performance Max campaign, then my suggestion is you also have this video. You check it whenever you get time. So that's it. Meantime, I'm trying to fix my camera. Also, give me a second. I think there's some issue with the camera. This should be fixed by now. Guys, we'll have to continue without the camera, so you can still hear me. I'll share the screen and let's continue with the other things if the camera is not working. But you got an idea about the podcast and this latest episode that we just recorded. So make sure you have a look whenever you get time in the channel, and subscribe to the channel so that we can uh, help you learn more and more. uh, Let me share my screen again and then we get started. Yes, so today we are discussing something very, very important and critical about Meta Ads campaign. So for that, I have taken an account that is not currently used much. I'll start from there. Let me know when you can see my screen. Just say yes when you can see my screen in the just let me know when you can see my screen. If you are able to hear me clearly, see my screen, just say yes in the chat window, and also like the video if you can. So this is where you will land. So yesterday we were discussing about the ad manager, business account, everything that has been done already. If you want to know how to reach this screen, if this is your first time in Meta Ads and if you don't know how to reach this screen, then I will suggest you check the video from yesterday. We'll not repeat that part today because we are a lot to cover. So first thing here you need to see is there is something called create a campaign. There is a option called create a campaign, right? So this is where you need to click when you reach here in order to start building a Meta campaign. We'll not build the actual campaign today. I'll just walking you through the different elements of a campaign and what are the objectives. So what is a campaign objective? Campaign objective is basically what you're trying to achieve with a campaign. Okay. And there are primarily you can divide the overall campaign into two parts. One is your B2B, which is lead generation or business generation for B2B, business to business clients. Then you have D2C, which is direct to consumer, where actual sales happen live online, and Meta is able to track back who is paying, how much he is paying, through which uh, medium he is paying, and all that information is supplied back to Meta through a custom event. So these are the two primary type of businesses, and according to your business type, you will choose the objective. So if you are a new business, you may end up spending some money in the awareness. So earlier there used to be 11 different objectives, now they have clubbed it. So awareness, there used to be earlier a different objective for like there were multiple objective for reach, brand awareness, video views. Now they've clubbed it into one category. So if you look clearly, we are trying to follow the same model, the ida framework I've been talking in the copywriting classes. It's the kind of same framework that they have here. So it's awareness, interest, desire, and action. So it's more or less the same framework that Meta is based on, but they have configured it differently. They have given it a different name. First objective is awareness. So when you are a new brand, when you're launching a new business, if nobody knows about you, you have to like build an awareness. So you have to build an audience. So there will be a general awareness ad where you will talk about something, about your product, what kind of product is. It's like educating the market. So you don't, your market is not aware of your product, your solution. So you'll have to build the awareness campaign. So in awareness campaign, there are two three different ways you can do. One is reach. So reach is basically how many people your campaign is reaching to. And there's one metrics that Meta has, it's called CPM, which is cost per mille. Cost per mille means how much you're paying for 1,000 people to see your ad. So let's say you started an awareness campaign. If your CPM is 85 rupees, which means for every 1,000 people looking at your ad, you are paying 85 rupees. So that's the meaning of CPM in a very simplest term. So awareness is basically you want to maximize your reach. So there are two factors when you are trying to reach more and more people. One is the number of reach. So you want to reach to maximum people. That could be one objective. Second objective could be you want to reach same person or your target audience, specific target audience, more than once. So there's reach and frequency. So you can decide on both. We'll talk about that in detail. Next part is traffic. So basically traffic is people who going to your website or your landing page or your Instagram profile or your messenger or your WhatsApp. So traffic can be multiple ways. So one traffic is people are clicking on a link which you are sending to your home page or product page or a landing page. So it could be your website link or a landing page, both are okay. Next is you want people to follow you on Instagram or you want people to visit your Instagram page. The purpose is, of course, you want people to follow, you want people to be aware of what kind of product or solution you have, look at your Instagram feed and become aware. So that's the objective of traffic. Next is engagement, where you can so engagement is one is video views. So basically video views mean for, let's say you have a 5 minute 5 second video or 10-second video, or maybe below 30-second video, where you or your customer or somebody else talking about your product. It could be a testimonial, it could be you introducing your product, it could be a UGC ad where your customer is talking about your product, or some actor that you have hired for ad purpose, he or she is talking about your products, introducing your product, and it's a 30-second video. So video views is how many people are seeing the video, like in video view. So the purpose of video view is that you can build the engagement first, and then based on the engagement, let's say I'm watching 30% of your video. If it is 30-second video, I'm watching below 3 seconds. There are people who will watch 10 seconds and then they will close. There will be people who will watch the complete video. So you can build a separate retargeting audience that we'll talk about in the custom audience segment, which comes later. Next is the lead generation objective. So lead generation is you can have the leads filling up a form within Meta itself. So there is one easy way to generate leads, which is generating lead right inside Meta. You don't have to even have the website. You may have the website, you don't even have to link it here. You can create a campaign and people lead directly to your instant forms. So instant forms are forms that design in the Meta system itself. And I was showing you the lead center yesterday. So all the leads that are directly coming in instant form will be available to download within Meta itself. And they also have the kind of offline metrics that you can upload, where you can indicate whether a lead was converted or not, and all that offline conversion data. If we get time, we'll talk about that also, but that's little advanced subject for the class that we have. App promotion, will not be able to cover app promotion in this class, but it is basically you want people to install your app. So you must have seen a lot of ads coming about Blinkit, Swiggy, or any other app. Maybe some young people are looking at dating apps also, gaming apps also, based on your interest. So based on your interest, there will be a lot of app campaigns coming in your feed. Finally, the last and most important is the sales campaign. So sales is, you want to have convergence. So convergence is basically people going on a website and making a payment. Other could be, let's say you have a Shopify store, the catalog is connected within the Meta itself. We'll also talk about that if we get time, where you sell some products, so catalog sales. Then finally messenger, where people respond to you through a message. Once they see your campaign, once they see your ad, they respond to you through message. So that's a sales campaign. So you'll have to choose at least one objective before you move to the next screen. For now, for this purpose of this class, I'm just choosing the lead objective so that I can show you the next screen, what happens on the next screen. Okay, so this is, uh, as I was talking earlier, there are three layers here. You have the campaign level setting, and this is what we are doing right now. We have still not touched the ad set or the ad level settings yet, so that is still to come. We are just on the campaign level setting itself. So there's something called CPA and CBO and ABO. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. So CBO and ABO, basically campaign level budget optimization or ad level budget optimization. We'll talk about that if we get time. We are doing an auction here. We'll not have to worry about auction and reservation. It's not important right now. Objective is the same objective that we just selected in the previous screen. If you want to change it here, you again get an option. Now budget is, there is one campaign level budget which you have to give. You have to decide how much budget you want to give on a campaign. You can decide that here. If you want to give a daily budget, you can define here. If you want to give a lifetime budget, so daily budget is, this is the amount that, not necessarily this is amount, this could be around 150, 200. So you see here, right, it starts from 1000 per day, it can go up to 1750. So if Meta is seeing that you are getting good conversion in a day, they will spend more. So on a particular day, you will see that they have already spent around 1700, even if your daily ad budget was 1000. But they will keep a tab on maximum weekly spend, so they will not spend more than 7000 in a week unless you change it. On coming back here, they will spend 7000 in a week, but on a particular day they might end up spending more. So if they are getting good conversion, they may be able to spend more. Now there is other option which is lifetime budget. Lifetime budget is, you can give a total budget on this, and you will have a lifetime budget. So you, this is some recommendation that Meta gives. So maybe you can, let's say, decide 3000 just for the example purpose. We are giving this budget, and then it says your budget is too low. You can ignore that warning for now because we are just going through it. We'll talk about this in detail when we actually set up the campaign. Let's see if 5000 is sufficient. I don't know what is happening here. So just for now, we'll go with the daily budget. Lifetime budget is simple. You can decide, and then let's go back in the lifetime budget. I want to show you something. So in the lifetime budget, you can decide the date. You'll have to enter a date by which your lifetime budget should be spent. Let's add 10,000 if that satisfies Meta. So here you have to set up the date also, like what is the campaign bid. So date is basically when your campaign will add. So lifetime budget, let's say I'm deciding 10,000. So how soon you want to spend 10,000? Is it like in 1 month, that is your lifetime of your campaign? Do you want to run the campaign only for 5 days and you want to spend 10,000? So that is something which you have to configure while you're setting up the lifetime budget. Next, there is A/B testing. So this is basically testing the campaign level creatives, audience placement. You don't have to worry about this right now. If we get time, we'll definitely cover this. You click show more setting. Here you can schedule your budget if you want to schedule at all. Right now it is restricted because you only get this option with the daily budget. You don't get the scheduling option with the lifetime budget. This is basically budget scheduling is if you want to spend specific amount on a specific time of the day or specific day in a week. So let's say you want your maximum audience are coming on a Sunday afternoon. You want to spend more on Sunday afternoon, you can set it up from here. So daily budget, when you choose daily budget, you will get this option in budget scheduling. You can increase schedule budget increases in a particular day. So let's say this campaign starts on July 30. You want to spend more on a particular time, you can increase the budget by X amount. So normally let's say you're spending 10 rupees on a lead, you can maybe spend 15 rupees, 20 rupees. So increase that budget for that particular time period. So that will be added and taken care by Meta. Next option is that you can add multiple time periods. You can do both negative and positive. So instead of plus, you can say minus. It will reduce the overall spend. So you can also remove this period from here. So this is the basic setting within your ad budget scheduling. Next is you want to add schedule. So the difference between two is, in the budget schedule you are increasing or decreasing the budget. In the ad scheduling, you want to schedule your ad according to a specific time period. So you are not increasing the budget, but you want to schedule your ad to run on a specific time period only. So that's the ad scheduling part. Next is A B testing. We'll talk about it if we get time. Right now this is not something that we want to talk about. Now there is something called special categories. So special categories are basically the ad categories where you have finances, you have politics, you have social causes. So those kind of ad, they are special kind of ad. So you can't have all the settings when you are running this kind of ad. So when you are running an ad related to financial product, you're running an ad for election, you cannot have all the conversion target. You cannot track conversions. You can run more on awareness side campaign, on video view campaign for a political category. Similarly, for every special category, there will be some restriction that will apply to that category only. You might need to do some additional verification. So in case of finance, you might end up having some SEBI certificate that you need to upload in Meta. So this is something that you have to uh, like take care when you are running that particular kind of ad campaign. So this is the campaign setting screen. Let's give this a name. So let's call it 10x marketer live class campaign. We'll call it lead generation campaigns because we are doing a lead gen campaign now. This is the name we want to use. We want to give a daily budget of 2000, so that if at all this screen goes away, now I think we have able to resolve, we are able to satisfy Meta that we are ready to spend more. That is what they care the most about. Now we are on the ad set screen. So first screen was campaign setting. If you want me to go back, if you are, you guys able to follow me? Am I going too fast? I see no action on the chat window, no questions, nothing. Are you able to follow me, guys? Just say anything in the chat window if you are able to understand something. If it is too fast, I can be slow, but at least let me know. Are you able to follow me? Good. So Manojita, simple example is, let's say you're running an ad for a political party. So you have seen those kind of ads on Meta, right? So you're running an ad for political party. One of the thing you need to do is when you select a social category, you need to have the authorization to run ad. So you'll have to confirm. So basically, when you're spending money for a political party or a candidate, you'll have to declare who is running the ad, who is paying the money, where is it coming from. All that declaration and publication is important for transparency. So first of all, you have to confirm your ID. You have to uh, upload your government ID in order to start running the ad. then you have to also connect a particular page. So the page that we have right now is not political, so that is something that you need to connect. Right now it's not there. Then there are other special category things you need to do. You need to have the authorization, you also need to add a disclaimer, then you have to modify the audience option, you cannot have the same kind of detailed targeting. And then you also need to increase the transparency, so some declaration, who is paying, who is running, all that needs to be public in case of a political campaign. Similarly, for a financial product or service, you will have uh, to declare the identity also, and there will be some special disclaimer that you have to sign up, and they may ask for you some additional information if you're SEBI certified and all that, because there are some restrictions that are put by the government in case of special category ads. So right now we are not running any special category ad. I'm just unselecting it. Any other questions, doubts, guys? Anything you're not able to follow? Great. So let's go to the next screen. We'll understand what is there on the next screen. So what we have done so far is we have created a campaign. So now in the campaign level, we had 2 3 settings. We were defining the budget. We were also choosing one objective, and the option that you get on this screen will be decided by the objective that you have selected on the previous screen. So let me quickly show you what it means. So basically, when you are selecting a lead campaign, it is asking how you want to track leads. So right now we have chosen instant forms, which is like form that Meta has within Meta itself, so that you don't have to worry about sending traffic to your website. You can also have both the objective, where people fill up your form and they also go to website. So it could be either that is slightly complex conversion. Website is where you're sending people only on a specific website or on your own website, obviously. It could be a specific landing page or home page decided by you. Next is website and calls. So you want people to call you, so you can have your number highlighted in the ad accordingly. Instant form is meta form. We'll design a meta form if we get time. Messenger ads is messenger lead is basically people are sending you a WhatsApp message on your page. Sorry, Facebook Messenger message on your page. Then instant form in messenger is a combination, which is the ad which we were running for this particular class, to promote this class. Then Instagram is people starting a chat with you on Instagram. WhatsApp is people reaching out to your WhatsApp business number. Call is simply calling, you know already. App is people are downloading your app and then maybe starting an interaction with you. Let me go back on the previous screen, and let's for a moment choose a different objective. Right now there's a lead objective. Let's say we are choosing sales objective, and let's see what happens on the next screen. So the moment you choose sales objective, you have a completely different sales objective here. So you want people to go on your app and maybe purchase. You want to send them on a particular so if let's say if you have a discount coupon and you want people to go back and talk to you first before availing the discount. You want people to call you for completing the sales. You want people to visit your website and also maybe physical shop, so you have to configure the physical shop and event manager in order to use this option. You want people to visit your website and also call you. So these objectives will change according to what you have selected in the previous screen. Let's see once again. Let's say we are going through an awareness campaign. I'm just giving you an idea. Let's see what kind of objective you get for awareness. So in awareness, what you want to do, you want to maximize the reach of ad. You want maximum people to see your ad. That is one objective. Other objective could be you want to maximize the number of impression. So this is basically Meta forces you like counts how many people are seeing the ad actually. Impression is basically you are delivering it to more and more people, but you don't really care about how many are actually seeing it. You're just serving it to more and more people, so it is visible in your feed, and Meta is counting how many impression they are serving. Okay, so maximizing number of impression. Next is maximize recall lift. So basically show your ad to people who are most likely to remember. So that is like some attachment to some engagement that has happened through a different ad or maybe your ad, depending on the capacity in market. Now there's something called through play views. Can you see my screen clearly? I see no conversion happening, no conversation happening in the chat. So I'm assuming you are able to see my screen clearly. I've just zoomed in. Now video view goals is basically how many people have completely seen the video. So for a 15-second video, they want to target people who will see the complete video. So that's what Meta will focus on. Maximize 2 second, which is another objective. So you want people to see your ad, but you also want to target people who are just like likelihood of them seeing a complete ad is less, depending on the past behavior they had on Meta ad account, so Meta's platform. So basically these are the objectives. So these objective will change according to what you have selected in the previous screen. Right now for this example purpose, I'll continue to use the campaign objective of leads. Let me go back and let's choose leads again. Now we are on the next screen, which says ad set. So in this screen, so first screen we have decided something objective, there are only few settings there, but here there is a lot of things you have to do in order to complete your ad. So right now we have first thing first, which is the ad set name. So we have the ad set name, which is, let's say, lead campaign. We can give it a proper name. So we'll talk about the naming convention or also. Right now I'm just giving you one random name that you can use, but naming convention is very very important for the structure of the campaign. If we get time, we'll definitely talk about when we'll create the ad campaign. Now your performance goal. So you have selected the ad campaign template. This setting, these 3 points you can ignore, this is not important if you not understand. So this is like some automated setting that Meta could do to your campaign. You don't want to do that right now, you just ignore that. Next is you want to send people to, let's say, instant forms. Your objective is you want people to fill up a form within Meta itself. So you'll create an instant form, or you can choose people to send you a message on the messenger where you can further talk with them. So you'll get some basic detail, plus you can talk to them. Next is you want people to, so there has to be a page on which you can send your ad traffic. It cannot be directly on Meta platform without any page, so you'll have to choose a page. And we already talked about how to connect the page's Instagram profile in the previous video. So if you have not listened to that video, then I will say that you have a look at that as well. Now the performance goal here is, one is you want to show the ad to maximum people who are most likely to share the contact information. That is one objective. So you want to collect more and more leads. Other goal is you want to collect more and more leads from people who are most likely to convert after they have shared your contact. Based on the type of interest they have shown your in your process, you want to choose the option. So one option is, let's say you are starting a new business, there are not many people who are aware, so you want more and more people to reach, maybe through an offline conversion, maybe through a phone call. So you want to collect more and more data and you want to make people aware by calling them, or maybe other objective. Second is you want to, let's say, talk to more people who are most likely to purchase something from you, visit your website, visit your store, take a conversion step further from just filling up the form here. So that is the objective you have to choose. So that's the maximum number. We'll go with this for now. You can choose any. Now here is like you, there is an option to set up CRM also, so you can ignore this for now. We'll talk about setting the CRM. Here you will the highest, so since we have chosen the highest volume bid strategy, we don't have to put the cost per result. We have just simply keeping it simple. So that is the setting you need to do in the first section of the uh, ad set page. So we have set up the conversion, we have chosen the instant form as one of the conversion destination. Then we have also selected the page. You should also have the so this Facebook page means people want to go on the Facebook this form and fill up the form. So this is integrated with both Meta and Instagram, by the way. Both ways they can fill up the form. Next is you want to schedule the ad. So you want to have a spending limit. You can set it here. Like you want to have the daily spending limit, maximum or minimum. So this basically means in the campaign level you have decided that this is the budget I want to spend on daily basis. Let's say you want to decide you want to spend 1000 rupees in this ad, this campaign. Now this campaign, one campaign can have multiple ad set. So I'll give you an example and then you will understand it better. Let's say for my AI coaching program, I'm targeting multiple people. So I'm also targeting students, I'm targeting business owners, I'm targeting people who are already working as professionals with maybe 1 year experience, 6 month experience, and trying to set up meta ads. So I'm targeting these different people. You want to understand which person is converting more for you. So overall your campaign budget is 1000, but you want to, let's say, decide only I want to spend 200 rupees in targeting students. I want to spend 600 rupees in targeting, let's say, business owner. I want to spend 400 rupees. So that would be your 1200 budget, but it is divided into three different categories. If you set up that limit here, this is called ABO and CBO. We'll talk in detail about this, but not right now. I'm just giving you an idea. So at a campaign level, you can set a limit. At the ad set level, also you can set a limit on how much you want to spend on this particular ad set. Okay, right now we are not like selecting any option. Then you have a start date, which is like when your campaign should go live. Let's say you're working on this campaign on Saturday, but you want it to go live on Monday. So you can do next and then maybe select your 4th of August as the go live date. You want to also select a time when the campaign should start running. End date is basically only for the daily ads. So if you have a daily spend, you add a end date here. If you have a lifetime budget, then you will set up the start and end date in the previous screen in the campaign setting. So this is what you do here. You set up an end date. And my suggestion is whenever you're running a new campaign or any campaign, any ad set, always make sure that you have an end date, because there might be possibility that you will end up uh, losing money because your sales is over, your process campaign setup is over, but Meta is still spending money because you have forgot to switch it off. So make sure you put an end date to here. At least you should be aware of that there is an end date. Then next part is we want to talk about the audience. So audience is something itself that is a like big topic. We'll discuss that tomorrow in detail. I just want to give you an idea. So custom audience is basically you select the audience based on this. uh, there is two kind of setting that Meta has. One is the targeting audience based on demographic, behavior and interest. Then there is another layer of audience, that is the custom audience, which is basically you define the custom audience based on people who have visited your website, people who have interacted with your business previously, somebody you have the phone number, you can upload the entire list here and build a look-alike audience. So you must have heard these terms frequently. So lookalike is basically you run an ad, you target some people, and then you want people Meta to find similar people. So that's the lookalike audience. So these lookalike, retargeting, uh, list audience are all find in the custom audience segment. Then lookalike is basically the lookalike of those custom audience. So you have to create those new audiences here. We will talk about this in detail tomorrow. Right now, I think we have covered a lot. So I'll not go into detail. That itself is a full class. So we'll talk about the interest level audience, keyword based audience, and also the audience that is the custom audience. That we will do tomorrow. We'll have a detailed session on the audience targeting, how to select audience targeting. For now, I'm going in the third section, which is the ad level section. So here you can give it a name similar to what you have given. So this is the kind of structure it will form. Now partnership ad is basically let's say you are running an ad and you're also working with a creator, somebody who has, let's say, x number of followers, and you want your ad to be seen by those people also. So that partnership configuration you can do from here. So you will have to select their Instagram, their Facebook page, or whatever assets they have, and that ad will be visible accordingly on their pages as well, their assets as well. But that is something that configuration we'll talk about if we get time. Then basically you want to show ad on which platform. So you want to show ad on Facebook page and the Instagram profile. So these are two primary uh, channels where you want to show the ad. Now here you see there are three kind. So we have reached on the screen where we can actually create the ad. Are you guys able to follow me? Yes. So Tony, I think I was busy in this screen. I didn't see the chat. Yes. So if you define the budget on the campaign, that's the overall campaign budget. If you want the budget to be distributed into different ads by your rule, then you have to define the ad set level budget. If you don't define, then Meta will decide for you. So that is your call. If you want to give that option to Meta that I'm giving you 1,000 rupees budget on the campaign level, it is up to you how you want to spend. Then they will decide which campaign is performing better. They may decide that an campaign for student is getting me more results, so they may end up spending more money on student. But I might say that I don't want to spend more money on students, I want to spend more money on professionals. Even if they are costly, I want to spend more money there. So that is something that you need to take a call according to what kind of target you have, what kind of business objective you have, right? This option you need to uncheck. We don't have to discuss that in detail. If you want to learn more, you can learn more here. This basically means, let's say there is a video ad, you can be clubbed with somebody else, so they can, Meta is trying to show two ads together. That is basically means by multi advertiser ad. I usually uncheck it, and that is what I suggest. If you want to learn more about it, then you can just click on this link or just Google multi advertiser ad. You will understand what it means. So here you see there are two kinds of ad. One is carousel ad, where you will have multiple images in clubbed in one ad. Second is single image or video, which is basically you can upload a creative, or you can also upload a video. So whichever ad type you will choose, you will get some heading and other options accordingly. So if you choose a carousel ad, you will have an option to add 5 different headings here. If you choose the single ad, then you will see only one ads option here. Now we have chosen the partnership, we'll not have we'll have to uncheck that part here because we don't have any partner. I'll have to uncheck it, otherwise you will show one error here. So we'll just uncheck it for now because we don't have any partner here. Now you see there are some archived ad already. So Meta will show you all the archived things already that has happened previously. You can choose it from here if you want. If you want to run a new ad, completely new ad, you can create a new ad here. So if you choose a single image and video, you will be able to add image and video here. And we'll maybe on the day when we are creating the actual campaign, we'll actually complete everything. This is where you create the set up the ad creative, image ad and video ad you upload from here. Then CRM events, this is something slightly technical here. So if you want people to go on your website, then you'll have to choose this pixel setting is also something we'll talk about in detail. Then you have the ad creative, setup ad creative is here. You choose image ads. Meta will give you an option to choose the image. You can choose any existing image that is already part of your account. That is one option. Other option is you can upload a new image from here. From your desktop you can upload an image if you want to upload a new image. Other is video. We already talked about the video ads. So click on the video ads. You will see all the library of previous videos that you have uploaded on Meta platform. So you see a lot of videos are already uploaded. You can click on upload button if you want to upload a new video. You can click here and you will be able to upload a new video from here. So this is an overview of 3 layers of Meta ads. We started with the campaign level, then we came to the ad set level, and finally we are at the ad level. So if you have any questions, we can discuss that. I think we covered a lot of things today. I don't want to further stretch the class and make it difficult for you to follow. Those who were not able to understand, maybe you can relook at the video later when you get time. tomorrow we'll discuss like build a complete structure of this inside an Excel sheet, and then we'll come to meta ad and we'll build a complete campaign, the lead form instant form campaign. We'll build one campaign live tomorrow, so that it will be much more clearer to you on how to use every setting, and I'll give you the reasoning also. So that is the class that we will be doing tomorrow. Those of you who are still not part of the community, my suggestion is that you join the community, because the second course, which was on the market research and copywriting, we have already completed the recording, and we'll be uploading the full course today. You will have the access maybe within a day or two, based on when you join the community. Usually we have two days of lock-in period, just to make sure that you're not spamming here. Apart from that, if you have any questions, there is option to access the support within the community itself. Let me quickly walk you through that. So this is the community I've been talking about since the morning. And if you see here, we already have 435 members, and this community will become a paid community after we reach 1000 people. So I got 7 requests, 7 new requests now. If you're still not part of it, if you want to join it, then join it, and within the learnings tab you will get access to all the courses. So the new course that I'm talking about will be uploaded here, and once you complete these courses, you also get certified. So those of you who are like applying for jobs, students want to internship certificate or the learning certificate for your college degree, you can complete these courses here and you will be eligible for the certificate if you complete the course. If you don't need all of that, then you can continue learning with the live class. So live class that we have on YouTube are going to be free forever. We'll continue having the live classes. If you just want to learn with the live classes, you're not worried about certificate, you're not worried about job application. We also publish new jobs and internship opportunity within the community, and the support forum is also available here. So everything, if you want to access this community and get that kind of support, then you can join. It is free for first 1000 people. It will be forever lifetime free for first 1000 people. After 1000 people, we might decide to charge money. So that is completely something that we have still not decided. We'll take a call on that. uh, More or less, this is what I want to talk about today. Make sure you check the episode that I've released recently by Greg Finn. And if you have any other questions, make sure you post in the community if you're part of the community. Also, like, share, and subscribe, guys. This is my request for you, because right now also there are more than 25 people watching. I only see 22 likes on the video. So don't be that much miser. At least give me that much support, guys. So thank you so much. My camera is still not working, but that is okay. Uh, that's all for today. We'll connect again tomorrow at the same time, and tomorrow we'll build a live campaign. We'll first we will build a campaign within an Excel sheet, and then we'll replicate the same instant form campaign live within the Meta Ads platform. So that will be our tomorrow's class. Make sure you do not miss it. Make sure you're here. uh, the link for community is already given in the description of this video. So if you need the link to join this community, make sure you click on the description and join from there. Anything else, guys? Or we can close the class for today. If there is no other question, then I will close the class for today. The old classes, all the old chapters are there in the like YouTube lives. You can watch the YouTube live if you want to access all the old classes that has already happened. If you want to go through them in the course community, you can join the community and start accessing the courses. The live session will be there already. All right, then. Any other question from anyone? So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Good evening and have a nice evening for everyone. See you all tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Make sure you do not miss the live sessions, because live session is much more interactive. I don't want you to go through the recorded session again to understand everything. Come for the live session if you can. If at all it is not possible for you, then maybe you can join the watch it later. But my request would be that come for a live session. That will be much more helpful for you guys. So thank you so much. That's it for today. See you tomorrow at 30. Make sure you share it with more and more people so that maximum people can benefit from this opportunity. And we'll talk again tomorrow. That's it. Good night. Take care. Happy week ahead.